Good morning, students. In the last class, we read about the coordinating conjunctions. So, in today's class, we will start with the second part of conjunctions, that is subordinating conjunction. A subordinating conjunction is used at the beginning of a subordinate clause or dependent clause. Now, before we move further, you must understand what is a clause. Clause is actually a group of words which has a subject and a verb, and basically there are two types: independent clause or main clause that can stand alone, and a dependent or subordinate clause which is dependent on the main clause. Let us understand this with the help of an example sentence. Suppose you have a sentence: you were in the party when I came home. Now, this sentence has one dependent clause and one independent clause. The first part of the sentence, you were in the party, is the independent clause as it stands alone. And the second part of the sentence, when I came home, is a dependent clause or a subordinate clause because it is dependent on the main clause. So we say you were in the party when I came home. The word when is your subordinating conjunction. Now let us look at few examples of subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions include words like although, after, before, whether, soon, therefore, etc. A subordinate conjunction links a dependent clause to an independent clause. This word or phrase indicates that a clause has informative value to add to the sentence's main idea, signaling a cause and effect relationship or a shift in time and place between two clauses. This is the same that I explained you earlier. Let us see one more example. The student failed the test because she didn't study. So the first part of the sentence, the student failed the test, is an independent clause because it can stand alone. It gives us a complete meaning. Because she didn't study, this is a dependent clause because this doesn't give a complete meaning and it is dependent on the main clause. So the final sentence is the student failed the test because she didn't study. The word because is your subordinating conjunction. Now here I have included few more example sentences for you all. Number 1, as he was not there, I spoke to his brother. He ran away because he was afraid. Since you say so, I must believe it. He finished first, though he began late. Answer the first question before you proceed further. Will you wait till I return? Now, children, in all these sentences, you will find that one part of the sentence is dependent on the second part of the sentence, and this is what we call it as a cause and effect relationship. Next, we have classification of subordinating conjunction. There are basically 8 classification of subordinate conjunctions. Let us see one by one. Number 1, time. It includes after, before, since, as soon as, while, until. Example, wait till I return. Number 2, cause or reason. It includes because, since, as. Example, let us go to bed as it is 12. Number 3, result or consequence or effect. It includes so that. She wept so much that she fell ill. Number 4, purpose. It includes in order that, lest, so that, that. Example, walk carefully lest you should fall. Number 5, condition. It includes provided or provided that, supposing, unless, as, if, whether, on condition. Example, I agree to these terms provided you agree to mine. Number 6, Concession or contrast. It includes though, although, however, notwithstanding, as, even if, whatever, whichever. Example, he is an honest man although he is poor. Seventh, comparison. It includes than, no less than, as much as. Example, he is as clever as I am. And at last we have number 8, extent or manner. It includes as, so far as, according as if. Example, men will reap as they sow. Now children, as I told you in the last class also, there are many example sentences with all these classification. You can open your book to page 160 and you can read the sentences. With this, we come to an end with today's session. I hope you all have understood. In the next class, we shall begin with the correlative conjunctions. Thank you.